Once upon a time, in the heart of a peaceful green forest, lived two very best friends named Hoppy and Jumpy. Hoppy was a gentle little rabbit with the softest white fur and big, curious eyes that sparkled in the sunlight. Jumpy was a happy monkey with a long, curly tail and a bright, cheerful smile that could light up even the cloudiest day. Hoppy and Jumpy loved spending time together. Every morning, they would meet by the old oak tree in the middle of the forest and decide what new adventure they would have. They loved exploring, helping other animals, and learning new things about their beautiful home. One sunny morning, Hoppy woke up early in his cozy burrow. He stretched his little legs, wiggled his nose, and peeked outside. The sky was clear and blue, and the forest was filled with the sweet sounds of birds singing. Hoppy felt excited. He knew today would be a special day. After a quick breakfast of fresh clover, Hoppy hopped over to the old oak tree. Jumpy was already there, swinging from a low branch and humming a happy tune. "Good morning, Hoppy," called Jumpy, flipping gracefully onto the soft grass. "Good morning, Jumpy," Hoppy replied, his ears perking up. "What shall we do today?" Jumpy grinned. "Let's go on a journey to find the rainbow waterfall. The wise old owl told me that when the sun shines just right, the waterfall glows with all the colors of the rainbow." "I've never seen it before, have you?" Hoppy shook his head. "No, but I'd love to see it. Let's go together." So, Hoppy and Jumpy set off on their adventure. They followed a winding path through the forest, listening to the gentle rustle of leaves and the songs of the birds. The air was cool and fresh, and everything felt calm and safe. As they walked, they came across a family of ants working hard to carry food back to their hill. One little ant looked tired and was struggling with a big crumb. "Hello, little ant," said Hoppy kindly. "Do you need some help?" The little ant nodded. "This crumb is too heavy for me." Jumpy smiled and gently picked up the crumb, carrying it to the ant hill. The other ants cheered and thanked Hoppy and Jumpy for their help. "Thank you for being so kind," said the little ant. "If you ever need help finding your way, follow the line of shiny stones near our hill. They will lead you back to this path." Hoppy and Jumpy waved goodbye to the ants and continued on their way. They soon reached a sparkling stream. The water was cool and clear, and tiny fish darted back and forth. "How will we cross?" wondered Hoppy. Jumpy looked around and spotted some large, flat stones in the water. "Let's hop across together," he said. Hoppy and Jumpy took turns hopping from stone to stone, giggling as the cool water splashed their feet. When they reached the other side, they shook off the water and continued their journey. As they walked deeper into the forest, they heard a soft sound, a gentle humming. They followed the sound and found a beautiful butterfly with bright blue wings caught in a spider's web. "Oh no," cried Hoppy. "We must help her." Jumpy carefully untangled the web with his nimble fingers, while Hoppy spoke softly to the butterfly to keep her calm. Soon, the butterfly was free and fluttered her wings in happiness. "Thank you, friends," she said. "If you ever need help, call for me and I will come." Hoppy and Jumpy smiled and waved as the butterfly flew away, her wings sparkling in the sunlight. Next, they came to a tall hill covered in wildflowers. The climb looked steep, but Hoppy and Jumpy were not afraid. They encouraged each other, taking slow steps and stopping to rest when they needed. When they reached the top, they saw the whole forest spread out below them. It was beautiful. From the top of the hill, they could see the rainbow waterfall in the distance, glowing with soft colors. Excited, they hurried down the hill, careful not to slip on the grass. When they reached the waterfall, they were amazed. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and a beautiful rainbow stretched across the mist. Hoppy and Jumpy sat quietly, watching the colors dance and listening to the gentle sound of the water. "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," whispered Hoppy. "Yes," agreed Jumpy. "And I'm glad we saw it together." They sat by the waterfall for a long time, enjoying the peace and beauty. They shared a snack of sweet berries and talked about all the animals they had helped along the way. As the sun began to set, the colors of the rainbow grew even brighter. Hoppy and Jumpy knew it was time to go home, but they wanted to remember this special day forever. Before they left, they each picked a small, smooth stone from the edge of the waterfall, a special reminder of their adventure and the beauty they had seen. On the way back, they followed the line of shiny stones near the ant hill, just as the little ant had told them. The path led them safely back through the forest, past the stream and the butterfly's home, and finally to the old oak tree. As the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Hoppy and Jumpy sat together under the tree, feeling happy and calm. "Today was a perfect day," said Hoppy softly. "Yes, it was," agreed Jumpy. I'm so glad we are friends." They promise to always help others, explore new places, and share their adventures together. Soon, Hoppy hopped back to his cozy burrow, and Jumpy climbed up to his leafy treehouse. They snuggled in, feeling safe and loved. As they drifted off to sleep, they dreamed of rainbows, gentle streams, and the magic of friendship. Good night, little ones. May your dreams be filled with beautiful adventures, kind friends, and the happiest memories, just like Hoppy and Jumpy. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to Fuzzy Fable Factory and tap the like button. We can't wait to share more gentle adventures and bedtime stories with you. Sweet dreams.